Blackstone Audio presents Hard Stop by Knopf. To Mary Jack Wald, without whom, quite literally, none of this would have happened. Chapter 1. I didn't like anything about that big, dumb, ugly SUV. I didn't like the way it looked, all black with a toothy gold grille. I didn't like the windows, tinted nearly opaque. I mostly didn't like where it was parked, a half block from my house. I'd seen it driving around Southampton Village, a standout among other moronic excess. I'd also seen it on Main Street in Sag Harbor and Montauk Highway. In fact, I'd seen it so often I was getting sick of seeing it. It was now parked up on the lawn of a house rented by a guy who would never do that. He was fastidious. He was also still in the city, at Mount Sinai, being treated for something bad enough to miss out on a whole season bought and paid for in the Hamptons. It was about 9 o'clock at night, and I was just getting back from dinner with my friend Paul Hodges at his little fish joint in Sag Harbor. I pulled my old Grand Prix behind the tail of the SUV and into the sick guy's driveway. Eddie, the mutt who lived with me, jumped into the driver's seat, expecting to follow me out the door. I told him to sit, stay, and be quiet, words he understood, but considered only advisory. I walked the rest of the way to my cottage, getting close enough to see the light above the side door, which was supposed to be on, and a light inside the house, which wasn't. I walked around the rear of the house to the other side, past another exterior door, and then up to the screened-in porch that faced the little Peconic Bay. I could see the light left on in one of the bedrooms, something I wouldn't do. My father never allowed such profligate use of electricity. I didn't argue about his rules when he owned the cottage, and though he had been dead a long time, I wasn't going to start now. I saw another light, this one moving. A flashlight darting around the walls of the kitchen. You could get to the kitchen from that side of the house by going through a small pantry. This was a good route because it was close by and I could pick up my 3/4-sized Harmon Killebrew baseball bat along the way. I kept it next to the door so I could hit tennis balls for Eddie to shag off the grass or chase over the breakwater down to the pebble beach by the bay. I probably should have taken a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?